Hey, what's good, 10K gang? Now today's video, I'm going to be talking about Zion Williamson, Barrett, Reddish, and Trey Jones. Now we all know these four guys has committed to Duke University and will be playing for this team next year. And I just want to give you guys my opinion and just talk to you guys about, they starting positions. Now I know everybody just like, oh, what position is Zion going to play, what position is RJ going to play, what position is Cam going to play, just because all three of these guys are 6. Well, Zion is 6'6", RJ and Cam are 6'7". Now first let's talk about Zion Williamson. Now we all know Zion is 6'6", 272 pounds. Now Zion is a very big person, he has a lot of muscles. So in my opinion, I feel like Mike will put Zion more as a small forward, just because Zion, he can score the ball, he can shoot the ball, he's a left-hand shooter, but also he know how to crash the boards. He can crash the boards. And I know a lot of people gonna be like, oh, Zion's a shooting guard, he played shooting guard in high school and all that stuff. Yeah, I understand he's a shooting guard in high school, whatever, but in college, just know you have Barrett and Reddish on the same team. Now we all know Barrett, he's an outstanding scorer. In my opinion, I feel like Mike would put RJ as a starting shooting guard just because he's an outstanding scorer. Once you give RJ the ball, he's looking to give you a bucket. He's looking to give you a bucket. He can score multiple ways. He can shoot the ball. He's a left-hand shooter. Also, he can drive in, and he crashes the board sometimes too. But Barrett, he know how to run that offense also, man. And he just a good fit to be a shooting guard in my opinion. We all know Barrett is #1 in the country. Now, Zion Williamson, Barrett, and Reddish, these are like the big three for Duke University, right? So in my opinion, I feel like Barrett will be best as a starting shooting guard, just because Barrett, he know how to run that offense. He's very, very fast paced and everything, and just watching him play, you can tell that his natural position is the shooting guard, just because he will take the ball up and be a point guard also. And he knows what he's doing on the court. He's not just going to sit on a wing and just shoot a 3 or something like that. He will get the ball if he needs to. He will bring the ball up half court or up the court. And the thing about being a shooting guard, you got to have the skills and knowledge as a point guard also, just because you're helping a point guard. When close games, and a lot of teams, definitely in college, like to press, when there's close games and the score is tied up or is very, very close, a lot of teams will want to press so they can get a steal or something like that. So as you can see, the point guard is not going to be the only one trying to get the ball from the inbounder. It's also going to be the shooting guard around there trying to help the point guard, get the ball, because sometimes teams like to double team the point guard because they know the point guard is the one who's always going to be bringing the ball up the court. So as you can see, the shooting guard had to come up and help the point guard so he can get the ball also. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can't just give the ball to the point guard because he's not going to be open. So that's why I'm saying, in my opinion, Barrett, he would be the best fit to be a shooting guard for the Duke University, just because he has that knowledge of a point guard. He knows what he's doing. He's very smart on the court. Just watching Reddish in high school, you can tell in college he's going to be playing a special role, and Mike is going to have him playing a special role just because, he's a very, very special player. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like Reddish can shoot the best out of all of them, just because Reddish can really, really shoot the ball, and he can crash the boards and everything, and he's very, very athletic. So I just feel like Reddish will have a certain position, and it probably would be a power forward if he start. But if he don't start, he might be a 6-man. He might be a shooting guard, small forward. It doesn't matter because he's gonna come out the bench. But I just feel like if he starts with Zion and Barrett, I feel like he will be a power forward. And lastly, we all know Trey Jones is gonna be the starting point guard. And the thing I like about Trey Jones is that he's not selfish, man. And honestly, Duke recruiting Trey Jones is like the best decision, just because they have Zion, and Reddish, man. These 3 guys are natural scorers. They're like the best scorers in the country, man. So I'm happy that they recruited Trey Jones, just because Trey Jones is not selfish, man. He will really, really help these guys get wide open shots, and he will just push the offense because he's a fast break player. Now, in my opinion, I feel like Trey Jones have a different game style than his brother Tyus Jones, just because Tyus Jones, man, he's just a natural scorer. I feel like Tyus Jones is a score first point guard, just because the team he played for when he was playing with Duke, man, he was just always scoring. But as you can see, Trey Jones have a whole completely different team than Tyus Jones now that he played for Duke. Trey Jones' team is nothing but scores, and these guys are seeking to make it to the NBA too. So Duke recruiting Trey Jones was a perfect fit. But yeah, you guys, that was just my opinion. Zion, RJ, and Cameron, these guys are nearly the same height, but all 3 of them have different play styles. So as you can see, the only way for these guys to play together and win games, they just had to have a certain role, and they playing with the Hall of Fame college coach is Mike. So of course Mike is going to give them a certain role to play for them to win games, because they just can't be doing anything they want or they're not going to win games. It doesn't matter how high rank you are in the country in high school. It doesn't matter. If you're on a team together, you have to have a certain role to win games. You know what I mean? That's for everybody. That's for any team. So yeah, but that's just my opinion, but we just gotta see. But I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press that notification button. TK gang, we out.